What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Ask Me Anything Part 2 for August 2020. Let's jump into it with some rapid fire questions. First few questions are from Tech Odyssey, one of my buddies and also a tech YouTuber. Check out his channel. And he asked Frosted Flakes or Special K. I'm going with Frosted Flakes. I like the sugary taste. Mustang or Camaro, I don't care about either of those cars. Who has the best fries? That's easy. McDonald's. Favorite movie? I'm gonna go with Goonies or Back to the Future. Best George Lucas film? I am not a fan of George Lucas films. Place you've always wanted to visit? Japan, Tokyo. Next one comes from Maureen Jekyll, who says, what phone do you use? I use mostly on a day-to-day basis, Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. At the time of making this video, that will switch very, very soon. Probably the next phone I'll use on a regular basis will be the Note 20 Ultra. And then hopefully from there, my regular phone will be the Galaxy Z Fold 2. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. But I also have an iPhone 11 that I use a little bit. And then I also have a couple of TCL phones that I use occasionally and right now. And then I should have some other phones that I'll be using and reviewing and stuff soon as well. You Review says, I'm a big fan of the Galaxy Active 2 watch. Is it worth it to upgrade to it even though there's not much change to it? The Active 2 works perfect. Plus, I do really like the touch rotate system. You answered your own question. Probably not enough to upgrade, so just stick with what you got. Maxime Wong asked, how is the Fold 2? What is happening? Looking great. I don't know what you're asking me there. It seems great. It seems awesome. It's refined and improved in almost every category. It seems like a no-brainer. If you were thinking about getting the Fold 1 or you had the Fold 1, it's almost like get the Fold 2. It just seems like a no-brainer. It's only going to supposedly be $20 more. By the time I make this video, we should already know the price. Or by the time I release this video, I should say. But yeah, it seems like an amazing phone. I'm super stoked about it. Tech Odyssey's back here. What is your favorite place to eat a burger? My favorite burger place currently is Shake Shack. Amazing burgers, currently anyway. That could change any day, but Shake Shack for the win. Tech Odyssey, Xbox or PlayStation? Recently, it used to be Xbox only. I had PlayStation always as well, but I didn't really play a lot of games. But I've been loving the PlayStation exclusives. I sold my Xbox One X only a year ago at this point. So I really like PlayStation. I have a PlayStation 4 Pro. When the 5 comes out, I'll be getting that. And I will not be getting the new Xbox. Tech Odyssey asks, Coke or Pepsi? If you're talking just Coke, I'll drink diet. So like either Coke Zero, Pepsi Zero, Diet Pepsi, definitely Coke Zero. SSP official, I have the S20 Ultra, but now I want to get the Note 20 Ultra. Samsung gives any exchange offers or not? Any idea? I am from Israel. I don't know about in Israel, but in America, they usually give very good trade-ins. Usually up to $700, especially for the phone you're gonna have. So I assume that's what it's gonna be here in America. Again, I know you're in Israel, so I don't know what you guys do over there. Also, you usually get pre-order gifts. So you should be looking at some cool stuff if you're looking to trade in your device. Sugar Boy Wiz, the new upcoming Galaxy Buds battery life is how many hours? From what I've heard, 4.5 hours with active noise cancellation and active mic turned on, which is less than what you get with the Galaxy Bud Pluses. But remember, you're getting active noise cancellation. It's going to block out basically all of, or mostly, all that background noise. Tech Odyssey says, who is your favorite YouTuber? That's really difficult because I wouldn't say I have a favorite YouTuber. There's a lot of YouTubers I like. One that I've been watching a long time that I really like is, and you guys probably won't like him. It's very relaxing, but I think it's cool. It's Cruising the Cut. Head over to his channel to tell him Greggles TV sent you. What his channel is all about, he travels all these little canals in England, and it's super relaxing. He's witty and dry humor. He's awesome. I love that guy. I would love to meet him in real life. But yeah, he just cruises the canals in these little narrow boats all throughout England, and it's very interesting. Moses Lopez asks, will the Galaxy Watch 3 have MST for Samsung Pay like the Gear S3? from what we've seen in the rumors and stuff, not the rumors, but the actual official specs, no, it will not have MST. If you're wondering what MST is, that's the little chip that's in the Gear S3 and it is in basically all the flagship Galaxy phones that allows you to go up to a pay terminal, especially those swiping terminals, and use Samsung Pay. The new Galaxy watches will not have that ability. They'll have Samsung Pay, but it has to have like the chip in there to do it, and it doesn't have that specific sliding mechanism chip. Cat Lover Player says, with the speaker being on the left side instead of the right side on the Galaxy Note 20 and Ultra, do you think the sound will sound worse? The top speaker will most likely be on the top, I think she's gonna say. Yeah, is it gonna be bad? I don't think it's gonna be bad. Why would it be bad? It's just on a different side. I think it'll be completely fine. Shop Hit Pie says, is there any chance the iPhone 12 Pro series might have the high refresh rate? The latest rumor going around is that the new iPhone 12 Pros and Pro Max will not have 120 Hertz display. I think they're gonna have it. I just don't think they're gonna call it 120 Hertz. I think they're gonna call it Pro Motion or whatever they end up calling it. So I think maybe that's where it's getting lost in translation. I think they'll have something like that, like 120 Hertz, yeah. Dominic Williams asked, not sure this was asked, do we know if the Fold 2 will have an IP68 rating or any IP rating? I want the Fold 2, but I have a toddler who is almost 2. I can't justify the Fold if it doesn't have an IP rating. It does not have an IP rating. From everything I've seen and heard, there's no IP rating, so you won't be able to like just drop this in some water or swim with this, unfortunately. It's probably gonna have to wait until a future iteration of this phone. Tech Odyssey says Apple or Android. Both of them are fantastic operating systems. I personally prefer Android. I like having more control over it. I think it's easier to find things in the settings. That's why I prefer Android. I like I prefer the notification system better. I like seeing, like, when you get a notification, see icons at the top. Apple doesn't have that. And I just prefer that overall over Apple. Olysigun Comfort says, how can I get the Note 20 Ultra SD X65 Plus in Africa? I don't know, you have to find maybe on eBay, look on eBay or some other store that sells international models that would be international to you, because Snapdragon I can get here, that wouldn't be considered international. But yeah, I would check eBay or I don't know, any other store. I don't know any stores offhand that sell that model. Tech Odyssey says, who is the best Batman? I'll be honest with you, I'm not a superhero fan. I don't know, gee. Val Kilmer? No. Michael Keaton. Michael H says, do you think Samsung Z Fold 2 will support QHD Plus at 120 Hertz? Do you think it will have 64 megapixel or 108 megapixel camera? As far as the camera, it's rumored to have 64 megapixels. And then as far as the refresh rate, no, it won't have WQHD Plus because the resolution doesn't go up to that. So it'll have whatever it's maxed out at. I'll look it up real quick and put it on the screen because I don't remember it by heart, but that should be the max 120 Hertz resolution. Ray Ahu says, we see that you work at home. While it's fantastic to be able to spend time with loved ones, do they respect your YouTubing? Do they ever help out? Or is it just two different worlds? Been wondering if YouTube isn't for me. Okay, so it's amazing working from home. I don't ever want to have to go into a 9-to-5 job and go into an office like I was before. I don't want that life anymore. I love this. As far as my family doesn't really help me. And once in a while, like, they might hold a camera for me if it's like a weird kind of shoot or something, but generally they don't help me that much. And then, like, I'll be honest, it does kind of interfere with family time life sometimes, you know, especially with my son being two-ish years old. That kind of gets in the way of being able to do videos when I want all the time. So I really got to cram this in when I can, while I can. So it's tough to cram that time in. But if you don't have kids or if you don't have a young kid at that, it'll probably be a little bit easier to do this. And that's all the questions I have, guys, for in this video. If I missed yours, sorry. I think I answered basically all of them. I might have skipped a couple just because I either didn't know what you're talking about at all, or I just didn't think they fit into it. But regardless, hopefully I answered all your questions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.